Welcome to Seeking the Seeker Part 3. I'm going to tell you, I've learned something. And what that something is that drawings and one-to-one scale blueprints are not the same thing. The problem I've been running into is I've been trying to use the physical things I've had and match it up to the drawings I have and match it exactly. And that wasn't working, and it's one of those things that woke me up in the middle of the night going, okay, you're going to have to do what you always do. You're going to have to be a scratch builder. You're going to have to figure it out and get it close, And once you're there, you're going to be happy. So that's what I'm doing. I've made a structure to support the back end of the engine section, the I don't know what you want to call it, whatever. So we're going to get in here and work on that and see if we can get some of these pieces to fit together and look like they're supposed to. Let's get to it. Let's just say when you're out of practice, you make mistakes. I forgot to readjust my camera so it's not down far enough to see some of the work that I just did. I also forgot that I turned off the mic so it didn't pick up ambient noise of, kids crying and such. So I got some stuff done and didn't get it recorded well. But to review what I was saying, the docking rings are in, and I had put in a blocking wall down in there, and on the model it's not quite as deep, and of course right where I needed to put the docking ring is lined up right where I needed to drill. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go on ahead and put the docking rings in, and then use extra pieces of this blocking that I had used, because these blocks are at the end of the nose cone. So I'm just going to have to take my other body piece and draw the contour on that piece, cut it out, and then slide it in there, and that way I will get the effect that I'm looking for. It's not as deep as I had it previously, but it makes it look closer to what the actual model is. So, moving on. Cobbled together mess. Shuttle. Things got away from me, and time is at a premium, so I haven't had a whole lot of time to build, but I wanted to make time to get this video out to show you where I was. So far what we did was we got these detailed accent pieces cut, which is basic styrene cut to length and laid down. We've got some accent tanks here, and those tanks are actually fire extinguishers from armor kit. Got our we got it primered gray, and I think it looks really good. Once it's all one color, it just kind of pops. It's starting to look like what it's supposed to look like. So you got your red and your black, which the next step for those is to mask that off, those parts off, and go for the white. I was going to do the primary color in white, but I don't like painting over white I don't like priming in white if I'm going to paint over white. It kind of makes it hard to see what you've missed. So I probably could have chose a little bit darker color than gray. I'm afraid I might have a little bit trouble covering that up really well. But it looks, I'm happy with the progress so far. One thing that got lost in the footage that I did not get to cover was the thruster housing. The video starts off with me showing you how I made the outer piece. What I lost is the fact that it's this inner piece. I had to cut separate individual pieces inside and get those glued in, and then it just didn't look right because you had the two pieces of styrene coming together, and it just didn't look finished. So I got some half round styrene and cut that around, sanded it all down. I did show the one part, this is yellow because I got a piece of clear styrene, painted it yellow, and cut it in the shape of the back of that, so when we move the tape there, it's going to look like the thruster's working. So we'll get it all together. Oh, also, another part that I missed, I had made these thruster cones there, which was, again, basic tube styrene that we cut with the old cutter there. That being said, we're gonna get back on this and we'll get you another video going, but that's where we are in the meantime. Go build something, and happy holidays.
Merry Christmas, Charlie Brown!
Pew 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 pew.